Have you ever wondered how a rock can go from being dull and boring to polished and shiny, like the marble you see in fancy buildings? Or how something as ordinary as slate could have started out completely different millions of years ago? Well, you're about to find out. In today's video, we're diving into metamorphic rocks, the rocks that have been transformed by nature's heat and pressure. Stick around to learn about their incredible journeys and where you can spot these transformed beauties in your everyday life. So, what exactly is a metamorphic rock? Simply put, metamorphic rocks are rocks that have been transformed by heat, pressure, or both. The word metamorphic comes from the Greek words meta, meaning change, and morph, meaning form. So you can think of them as rocks that have undergone a makeover. Metamorphic rocks used to be igneous, sedimentary, or even other metamorphic rocks before they were changed. But don't worry, this isn't some overnight transformation. This process happens deep beneath the Earth's surface over millions of years. Alright, so how does this transformation happen? There are two main ingredients, heat and pressure. For heat, we're talking temperatures hot enough to change a rock, but not melt it. This usually happens near magma or in areas where tectonic plates are moving. And for pressure, as rocks get buried deep in the earth, the weight of all that material on top of them creates an immense amount of pressure. And together, this heat and pressure change the mineral structure of the rock, creating a new type of rock without melting it. Think of it like pressing down on dough. It changes shape, but it doesn't melt. Not all metamorphic rocks are the same though. In fact, they can be grouped into two categories, foliated and non-foliated. Foliated rocks have layers or bands, and this happens because the pressure forces the minerals to align in parallel layers. Examples of foliated rocks include slate or gneiss. Slate is kind of cool because it forms from shale, and this is often used as roofing or flooring because it splits into thin sheets. And non-foliated rocks don't have layers. Instead, they look more uniform. Some examples of this are marble and quartzite. Marble is formed from limestone, and it's used in sculptures or countertops, and quartzite is formed from sandstone. It's super hard and durable. But where can you find these metamorphic rocks? Metamorphic rocks can be found all over the world. The Alps in Europe, where intense mountain building processes created a lot of metamorphic rocks. Marble in a fancy building, that's a metamorphic rock. And remember the slate tiles? Yeah, that's metamorphic too. Metamorphic rocks aren't just cool to look at. They're super important in geology because they tell us Earth's history. By studying them, geologists can understand what conditions, like temperature and pressure, were like within the Earth millions of years ago. Plus, they're important economically too. Marble and slate are both highly prized materials for building and sculpture. So let's quickly recap what we learned today. Metamorphic rocks are rocks that have been changed by heat and pressure. They come in two types, foliated, with layers, and non-foliated, without layers. You can find them in famous mountain ranges and even buildings and sculptures. So next time you see a beautiful marble statue or a slate roof, remember it's been on quite a journey to get there. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more quick geology lessons. See you next time.